Hi, I'm Susan Reed from King Arthur Flour, and today I'd like to make a beautiful pumpkin pie recipe for you. It's very tasty, and most of our customers who have tried it have been very happy with it. So, pumpkin pie filling is easy to make and it's quick to assemble. It's one of those things for the holidays, especially when it's so busy, that actually benefits from being made ahead of time. So first we're going to take 15 ounces of pumpkin. You can use fresh. This happens to be canned. We're going to add a half a cup of brown sugar, a half a cup of white sugar, a tablespoon of flour, just enough. This is going to help make the pie set up a little bit more firmly so that it's easier to slice. A teaspoon of ginger, a teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of nutmeg, and a quarter teaspoon of allspice. And this is the sneaky secret ingredient. I like my pumpkin pie to be kind of spicy and really rich, so we're going to give this a few turns of fresh black pepper. No one will know it's there but you, and everyone will wonder how you got this pie to taste so good. Eggs are next. I'm going to put in 3 of them. Crack your eggs on a flat surface instead of on the edge, because you're much less likely to put shells into it. So now we have our eggs. I'm going to mix this business all up right now. Get everything incorporated. And then I'm going to add some evaporated milk. You can use light cream if you like. You could use regular milk if you want to. I find that the evaporated milk is just a little bit richer in flavor, and it also makes a pie that's easier to slice. So in goes the milk. This is a tip from my mom. Pumpkin pie was one of the first things I was allowed to make when we had our Thanksgiving feasts. She said, mix it up early and let it sit in the refrigerator because it will taste better the next day. Or if you're really ambitious and very organized, you can make your pumpkin pie filling now and freeze it for up to 2 months. So this is one of those things that actually benefits from having a little extra time where all those flavors can talk to each other. So now that we have our filling, this filling has had a little bit of a rest. It's had time to chill, and all the flavors have a chance to talk to each other and come together. I'm going to fill my empty pie shell with the filling. Simple enough. Now, if you happen to have extra filling, depending on the size of your pie pan, you can just take this and put it in a custard cup, and you can bake it right next to the pie. But I think we're going to be able to fit everything in here. There we go. Another tip, when you're making a pie of any kind, always bake it on a sheet pan, because if things overflow, it's much easier to clean this than it is to clean your oven. So we're going to take this pie, we're going to put it into a preheated 425-degree oven, and we're going to bake it at that hot temperature for 15 minutes, and that will help the crust to set. Then we're going to turn the oven down to 350 degrees and bake it for another 30 to 35 minutes. You want to check the pie after it's been in for about half an hour and make sure that the top edge isn't cooking too fast. This pie is now finished. When I took it out of the oven and I jiggled it, the middle still was a little bit loose and wobbly, but that's what you want. As you can see, this pie didn't have any cracks in it. If you overcook a pie that has eggs in it, the eggs will tend to tighten up, and that's where you get cracks in the top of your pie. So this pumpkin pie is all nice and finished, and we made those beautiful leaves to garnish it, so just to make it look even nicer for Thanksgiving. I'm just going to add a nice little necklace of leaves on top, space them out evenly, and maybe we'll put a little acorn in the middle, and we have a beautiful pumpkin pie with very little anxiety and a lot of good flavor. I hope you enjoy it.